Hi everyone, my name is Sam, and I've been on the Bean Protocol since May of this year, and I cannot recommend it enough. I live with type 1 diabetes, which creates a slew of wild challenges in the body, which includes hormone dysregulation, inflammation, fatigue, all kinds of stuff. And I've tried so many different things, and the Bean Protocol doesn't just feel like, this one time diet type of thing, but really like a lifestyle and even a mental shift. And so I'm getting on here to make a testimonial, not just to say, and this is how my blood sugar improved, but actually something unique and I spoke about very deeply together was the emotional, psychological, and spiritual power of choosing yourself. And also, one thing that was massive for me was to discover regulation in my body after so much dysregulation, and the kind of capacity it opened up for me in my life, and what it means to live in a world that is constantly pressuring us to abandon our own boundaries, to say, this is what I need, this is my baseline, this is where I turn towards myself, is a deep, profound act. And there was a kind of, deep healing that was way bigger than like, oh, am I gonna miss eating cheese? It was like a whole other thing. And one thing I also have to say that I really appreciate about the way Unique holds space for healing is that there are no hard and fast rules. It's not like you have to do it this way or it's wrong. It's very catered to the individual. And as someone with a huge history of like medical trauma and huge challenges with my health and also with diabetes, it's very common to get really obsessive about food, to feel a lot of guilt and shame around not eating the right thing. I can be a little disordered and obsessive about my eating, and I felt like she was so thoughtful about that, and also not just to see her work with me, but because I was in the group class, I also got to see her coach other people, and how individualized and nuanced the coaching is. She's really here for each and every one of us in our individual challenges, desires, needs. And that's another thing, is that being in the group is so amazing. And I have to say, I think it's so much more effective than being one-on-one, because you get to see other people tell their stories and you get to feel a sense of community and accountability. But we also all realize we're not alone. And I think that's such an amazing way to work through health stuff. I think we're all told that if we're sick, it's our fault, and that's not true. I tell myself that every day. And to see other people struggling, it's like, oh yeah, like we can do this. So I can't recommend enough this protocol. I'm also a TBMer, for those of you who partake in TBM. And I absolutely felt like I cleared space to jump off cliffs. So many manifestations have come through also, like, we can meditate every morning, but if we're constantly hyped up on coffee or, like feeling dysregulated, there's only so much capacity we have to let the good into our lives. And I think that was the big thing that I got and am continuing to get from the Bean Protocol, is my capacity to receive and to hear my own voice and my own intuition, and to be brave and courageous has grown. And that is the biggest gift of all. I could tell you my A1C and my blood sugar and my this and my that, it's all way better than it's ever been. I've had diabetes for 18 years. I have the best blood sugars in the last 18 years. But even deeper than that is to feel actually aligned as a person. And I've been able to let people into my life more than ever. I've been able to ask for support. I've been able to receive love more deeply. And I've taken really important steps on things that I've procrastinated about or felt afraid of. And all of a sudden in the last 2 months, it's like, phew. So if you're thinking about signing up, I highly recommend it. It's a long journey. It's not a quick fix. But I think all good things take time. And this community is just here for you, ready to welcome you. And if you're considering, let this be a little nudge in the direction of your healing if it feels right for you. Thanks so much.